Hello, people. Happy Sunday to you. So, I am sitting here before you doing my episode number 2, which I had mentioned in my very first episode that I would be sharing with you my 2016 life changes in episodes because I wanted to kind of go in depth and explain each one of them. And I felt by doing so, all in one video would just become way too long because, as you all know, I'm very long winded. I like just being me. I like keeping things very real. So I knew that I would not be able to come on and just do this like really quick, and just, it'd be this like 20-minute video, and I didn't want a 3-hour video either. So I felt that this was the best way to do it. And last episode I did say that my next episode would probably be sharing with you my list. So I do have my list right here, and it is a very messy list, I will say, because I've been kind of like jotting it down, and I am going to actually make it look a little bit more realistic. I'm going to probably type it up, make it look real fancy or something, and then put it inside my book. But I just kind of wrote it down today just to kind of make sure that I did get the video up today, because I can very easily just like kind of like say I'm going to do it next week, and then next week come and I don't. So I held myself true to what I had said, even though I had not said it to you all, that I was going to upload this video this weekend. So that being said, let me go ahead and share with you my list. My first thing on my list, which is what we talked about in the first episode, was get a planner. And we talked about in depth why I chose the planner that I found and where I found it at and all that good stuff. So the next thing on my list is make a list of my life changes. Once I write them down on paper, it makes me feel like they're a little bit more said and they're heard out loud. So that is what I did. I made my list. It's written down. I'm saying it out loud. So now that you're hearing me, I feel like I have to be held more accountable for the things that are on my list. The next thing I have on my list, number 3, is read my Bible more. The 4th thing on my list is be true to myself, take care of me. The 5th thing on my list is go a little bit more natural on the things in life that I can, such as food, vitamins, teas, and some makeup. Notice I said the word some. I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to toss away all their makeup, so don't even misunderstand that. I'm just looking for, in the future, looking for alternatives in a more natural way. Some of the things that are going to hit my skin directly is what I'm saying. So number 6 is get healthier, work out. Have a workout routine that works for me, not necessarily one that's going to work for everyone else, but one that's going to work for me. My targeted goal is to lose about 15 pounds. And then number 7 is control my shopping. Number 7 and number 1 kind of goes together, but I do want to use number 7 to kind of share with you all. I've always targeted on my channel. I've always stated the things that I buy when I had my part-time job. I was spending my money from my part-time job. I don't ever use my money from my household to buy all the fun things that you see me buying, my makeup and things like that. All of it comes from other money. I work towards other things to get it. So number 7, I'm going to share, I'm going to re-innovate all of that to you, talk a little bit more about OfferUp and 5 Miles, the new things that I've found now that I don't have my part-time job, to be able to give me the things that I want and not take money out of my budget. Because of course, as you all know, YouTube can make a person spend some money if you don't have it in control. So I definitely want to share that with you all. And number 8, be a little, let's see, what is number 8? Be a little bit more in your face on YouTube. As I stated, I was not going to make any promises on YouTube because I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. But I will say that I am going to be a little bit more in your face. I won't say how, I don't say when, I won't say how much. I just will say I'm going to be a little bit more in your face. Now that I have the vlogging thing going on, hence right, me sitting here right now, I could have waited until I typed this up all nice and pretty and did the video sometime throughout the week. But one of the things that I had said to myself, I had not said it out loud to anyone but myself, was I was going to do this video today. And so even though I just recorded my review video that I'm going to upload today, I don't know which one's going to hit the market first, but that took me forever because for some reason I could not speak today, but I was still bound and determined to do this one. So that's what I mean when I say in your face. Number 9 is work towards my dream. I don't want to say what my dream is because I think I'm a little bit superstitious, I guess. Like, I don't want to, it's kind of one of those things, like once it's a little bit more in the making, I might say it out loud, but right now I have a dream. I've had a dream for a while, and I gave myself a 6 month time frame at the very minimum, but somewhere between 6 and 12 months before I'm going to really put it into play. But I want to see some major progress towards that dream in 2016. And I will say I've already taken a few steps that I'm real excited about. I'm able to see that the dream is going to be a little bit more reachable. I won't be able to be full force into my dream because I know that realistically that can't happen just yet. Excuse me, my mouth is really dry unless a miracle happens, and I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I would love for it to, but for financial reasons, I won't be able to give it everything I've got because I work a full-time job. So, and my full-time job is not my dream. I will say that. That's for sure. My full-time job is definitely not my dream. But it's what pays the bills. So I definitely have to keep on doing that. So that being said, I have to have a better business frame of mind. Like I'm reading off my little list here in order to get my dream or to achieve my dream. So that, I know that was a little bit vague, and I hate that it has to be that way. But like I said, I'm a little bit suspicious when it comes to that. I don't want to share too much because I want it to be when I'm ready to share that with you. I want to do it, not because I feel like I need to just give you something right now on that piece of paper. So that being said, right now I only have 9 things on my list. There's a couple things that I might add to the list, and if so, I will share them with you like on my next video if I come up with anything else. But I tried to stick to real realistic things. Not, I didn't want it to be very commercialized. Like even like the healthier one, it's like, everyone says it, and I don't mean it like I don't think that people will stick to that, but I know I'm like that myself. Like I don't like it when people just say, oh, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds because it's a new year. I don't do that. Like I'm going to be a healthier person in general. Like I always work out. I'm not always doing it every day that I should, but I have always been a targeted person to take care of my body. So I just need to be more I can't say the word right now, but you know what I mean. I want to be more at it because being 50, I realize that I do need to really, really take care of myself. And so I want to be an influence for other 50-year-olds and 50-plus-year-olds. I ran into a lady at Sephora the other day. She's 64. She was a beautiful 64-year-old. And I think her name was Mela, maybe. I know it's different, and I think it's Mela. But if you're watching, hi. We kind of touch bases in Sephora, looking at lipsticks and things of that nature. So she was going to go home and check out my channel. So if you're watching right now, welcome to my channel. Hope you hit that subscribe button. And it was my pleasure talking with you in Sephora the other day. But yeah, I just want to be, not necessarily a role model, but I just want to be on the bandwagon to support other women of my age group and older to better take care of ourselves. We have to deal with things like menopause and weight gain from that and all that kind of stuff. So we got to team together and make it good for us. So that's kind of where I'm going with the healthier me. And that's my target. Not so much, oh, I've got to lose this 15 pounds, even though I said 15 pounds. I'm not going to beat myself up if the pounds aren't lost in a short period of time. I want a healthier me, and that will encourage the weight to come off. So that's my list, everyone. I've been talking for about 9 minutes, so I did pretty good on this one. So I wanted it to stay around anywhere between 9 and 10 minutes, so I did very well. So that's my list. My next episode will be me going a little bit more into reading my Bible and how I feel about that. So stay tuned for episode 3. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this beautiful Sunday, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye.